Hey everyone, my name is Melissa Strange, and today I'm going to talk about St. Patrick's Day. And by talk about, I mean I'm going to rant about. As you can tell by this beautiful headpiece that I have not yet turned on, I am just here celebrating St. Patrick's Day because I'm dressed in green and my hair is green. I look like I'm going to go to a rave, but actually I'm not. I'm just going out for St. Patrick's Day. I'm kidding. I'm not going out for St. Patrick's Day. I don't go out for St. Patrick's Day. I went out, I think, once or twice when I was like a late teen. But what is the point? I literally don't understand this holiday. And so the other day I was thinking about St. Patrick's Day and I was thinking, why do people in Canada, where I'm from, celebrate St. Patrick's Day? It's an Irish holiday. I started Googling some stuff and looked on Wikipedia, and I kind of did a little tiny bit of research about St. Patrick's Day. And then I was even more confused than I was before I started doing the research. Saint Patrick is a saint, right? That's why he's called Saint Patrick. And so therefore, I already know the holiday has some type of religious connection to it, and we are honoring Saint Patrick. But what religion does the way you honor something tell you to get wasted is where I am so confused. And I get that he's Irish, and there's like this stereotypical thing where Irish people drink, but I was like, it still just doesn't make sense. Like, unless he was like a huge drunk and everyone thought it was funny to like get drunk on St. Patrick's Day because he was a big drunk, then like, okay, I kind of get the tie, but I don't think that's what it was, because St. Patrick was like a bishop or something. Like, he was super religious. He went to Ireland to get rid of paganism and bring Christianity. And like, they have this thing in Ireland where it's like St. Patrick drove away the snakes. Ireland never had any snakes to begin with, so St. Patrick never actually chased away the snakes. Does the snakes mean pagan people? And if so, are we all worshiping a holiday that gets rid of the pagan people? Makes everyone Christian? I'm kind of confused. What does that have to do with getting wasted and dressing in green, wearing shamrocks and drinking green beer? Like, so I started looking more into it, and then I found out that the shamrock or the clover is how St. Patrick explained the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. So then I was like, okay, it makes a little bit more sense now that you would wear one of those and they're green. So dressing in green and the shamrocks, they all kind of tie together. It's a very religious thing. So basically in Canada, St. Patrick's Day, so far from what I've seen, celebrates stupidity, drunkenness, bad ideas, and making Irish accents. So last Saturday I went to go and work at a bar, pick up a shift there, and I noticed on my way to this bar that there was a ton of people on the streets dressed in their green getup. They had shirts that say "Kiss Me, I'm Irish." They had the hats. They had big orange beards. They had green hair. They were dressed to the nines in St. Patrick's Day crap that they bought. St. Patrick's Day is March 17th, and this was on Saturday, March the 12th. So I was confused. And then on Sunday, March 13th, there was a St. Patrick's Day parade, and I know that Toronto has pretty much always done a St. Patrick's Day parade. I didn't know they did it the week before St. Patrick's Day. So that's why everyone, I guess, was getting drunk last Saturday. But this year, St. Patrick's Day falls on a Thursday. Thursdays, you're like, some people go out, some people don't. Believe me when I say in Toronto, people go out and get drunk on Thursday. So they will go out and they will get shwasted for their shamrocks and whatever and drink the green beer and have green mustaches for Friday when they go into work. But then Friday night, they'll also find a St. Patrick's Day party to go out to and get drunk again Friday night. Then Saturday night, there'll be another St. Patrick's Day party. And it's like 2 weekends of St. Patrick's Day parties plus the Thursday, which is actually St. Patrick's Day. What are we celebrating? I literally don't understand this holiday at all. And I'm wearing this because it was one of the most ridiculous things that I saw at the dollar store when I went there today. St. Patrick's Day makes no sense. When I was there, I saw these big ties that were all sparkly. I saw shot glasses, whistles, everything green, green wigs, green beards, green mustaches. Anything green, they just put like St. Patrick's Day next to it. So it was like, this is a green sponge to clean your dishes. It's St. Patrick's Day dish sponge cleaning. So there was like a green container to put food in, and it was like a St. Patrick's Day green container. And then there was like a green lighter at the cash register. It was like St. Patrick's Day green lighter. But I found this, and they had like glasses that you put on your face. They had glasses that you drink out of. Another thing that annoys me about St. Patrick's Day is those shirts that say "Kiss Me, I'm Irish." Where does the kissing part come into this holiday too? On this holiday, you're supposed to kiss people and get wasted, or you're probably kissing people because you're wasted. I think that's something that happens. And so these shirts that say "Kiss Me, I'm Irish" should really say "Kiss me, but be careful, I might have herpes." Or they should say, kiss me, I'm stupid. If I don't already have something, I'll probably catch something from you anyways. Or they should make sure it said, say, instead of St. Patrick's Day, it should say St. Patrick's Day, and then parentheses say, a day to excessively drink. Then there's shirts that say, I wish I was Irish, and I don't want a shirt that says, I wish I was Irish. I think instead of a shirt that says, I wish I was Irish, it should say, I don't wish I was Irish, I just want to get wasted. Because that is the actual truth. Don't you just wear a shirt that says, kiss me, I'm a drunk idiot celebrating a holiday I don't understand? You could be wearing a shirt that says, luck of the Irish, and then in the morning, when you wake up at some random stranger's house, your shirt then like magically transforms and says, look, I got a virus. St. Patrick, I'm sure you are a fabulous man. I'm glad that you have a day named after you. I'm just very annoyed and confused that we celebrate it with getting wasted when it's a religious holiday that falls during Lent, and then I guess because it falls during Lent, the Lent is lifted for that one day so these people could get drunk or something. I'm confused by this so much, and where I live, everyone gets wasted, and every time I've ever gone even outside of my front door on a St. Patrick's Day after like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, people are hammered, and in the morning, I live downtown. I'm gonna be stepping over piles of puke, green debris all over the streets, and I'll see people with green mustaches because I see it every year. I catch somebody with these green teeth or green mustaches because the night before they were drinking their green beer, which green beer, unless you add a lot of food coloring, still looks like piss. You know what I mean? Like beer itself is like this yellowy piss looking color. So when you add green into it, it's just a greeny piece. You need to add a lot of green to get the green color that you need. The entire holiday is about going out and getting wasted, unless you're like an elementary school teacher or a student who just dresses in green and goes to class, or at work you put on like a little tie or something to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. It just doesn't make sense. I was reading online that St. Patrick's Day people go to church. When was the last time you went to church on St. Patrick's Day? When was the last time you went to church in general? Why are you celebrating St. Patrick's Day if you're not celebrating the religion that it comes from? This is, see, I'm just so annoyed by this whole thing. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I'm only dressed like this right now for this point of this stupid video. What is this? Am I going to a St. Patrick's Day rave? Why would somebody buy this? I'm not trying to be anti St. Patrick's Day. If you're Irish, celebrate the crap out of it, no matter what country you live in. If you are religious and believe in St. Patrick, then absolutely go out and do whatever you need to do to celebrate. We don't have other holidays during the year, right, where we get drunk on behalf of another country, do we? People in this world who literally don't even realize that St. Patrick means it's a freaking religious person. This is about as far as I'm going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. It's basically just an excuse to get drunk. The people who go to bars on St. Patrick's Day to get drunk are the same people who go to church only on Christmas Eve and no other day of the year. Thank you very much for watching this rant. If I offended you at all, I'm sorry. I was not trying to offend anybody. I was just trying to get a point across through the method of ranting on a YouTube video. If you did like this video, it'd be awesome if you hit the like button and leave a comment down below and let me know if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day or why you do or why you don't, and let me know if there's something I'm missing about this holiday, because like I took notes. I tried to figure this out and I'm just so confused, and I would really appreciate it if somebody could help me figure out what the heck it is that I am missing, because clearly I'm missing something. Once again, guys, my name is Melissa Strange, and if you want to watch more of my videos, you just have to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, stay strange. If you do go out for St. Patrick's Day, please don't drink and drive, and please be respectful to the people around you. And if you see somebody who needs help or is sick, just maybe help them.